Hey guys, yeah, no, this is not really an element of Comics Unity, but we've all got time spare in our hands, and we're going to talk about what we've all been watching. And this will go up, obviously, not part of Comics Unity 14, there'll be some point after, so we all will have watched more programs by then. Michael, what have you been watching generally?
I just finished Titans and watched the first couple of episodes of Doctor Who and Witcher. I really like The Witcher.
Yeah, we like Witcher,
Yeah.
well, didn't we? Yeah. What? Let me ask you a question. I'm rubbish with casting, Michael, on The Witcher. How do you feel when they brought that singing and mage into it? He added a real
The Bard,
light.
yes.
The Bard. I thought that added a lot to it. That did.
Because it was pretty dark without him.
Pretty dark.
He lightened it up.
Bloody dark is the word I'd use on that. Yeah. And I didn't realise this. And did you spot this, Amanda? Until right at the end of it, they're often 3 different time zones, weren't they?
Yeah, I liked how
I didn't
that
twig till the last episode on that one. Bring people out.
Yeah, I liked
I thought
how
there
it
was
sort of
something.
developed with that. I sort of presented to you as everything is going on now, and then as it goes on, oh, that's there, and this is here, and that's
Yeah.
over there.
I thought there was something going on because those two blonde girls, and I thought they look like they could be the same person, and obviously they're related.
Yeah, that's fine as well, isn't it?
And
That's
then
why.
having the king with in Geralt's timeline, and then showing them as children in
Yeah,
Yennefer's.
exactly. Now the talk is going around on the second season, which I don't know when they're starting shooting this. It must be fairly soon. Because it was quite a big hit for them over Christmas time. Netflix. This
It was.
That's why when they bought out Lost in Space season 2, they just dropped it because they knew.
Yeah, it didn't sort of get that much publicity.
No, that's why they knew what the Witcher would get it all, and it did. So no, I enjoyed it. Have you both have you watched Michael Dracula?
I did watch Dracula. If I'm honest, episode 3 let it down for me.
What do you think, Amanda?
I liked it actually. I liked.
I liked it, but I just thought
It was a change in tone.
I
wasn't
liked it, but I just thought it was a different show.
Yeah. What do you think, Amanda? I think it was, wasn't it? And it's like you think the first 2 was set in Victoria era, then they moved it, didn't they, right up to modern day, and it felt a bit.
It felt like it was a different show to me.
There's nothing I've not got to completely agree with you. I felt the first. I was a bit off on the first one, if I'm honest. Like the second one about the boat thing. I thought the boat thing was really quite. That's quite scary. That was. What do you think of the boat one?
Well, you're trapped on the boat with
Yeah.
Dracula, and you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I thought that was really effective. That was really effective. The third one was it was just a bit. The pacing was a bit weird to me. Whether they won the top ones until to a second series of Dracula, don't they?
Apparently, so I thought I equated it to if they did the first 2 episodes of Sherlock, and then episode 3 was the Victorian special that they did like 2-3 seasons in.
Yeah.
You kind of need to earn that.
Yeah, there was mention in it, wasn't there? I don't know if you both spotted this on the first episode, where one of the women in the church, and I forgot who it was.
Yes.
Did you hear about the
Agatha.
Sherlock Agatha? Did she mention?
Yeah, she mentioned
She
her,
knew- she knows
detective friend.
Yeah, detective friend was in London.
Oh right, I missed
Sherlock.
that.
Yeah, and then there was the other bit in it about the second episode when one of the guys in it was then cropped up in Doctor Who as the Master.
Yes.
Oh right, yeah.
That's why.
Well, the first episode, I probably missed a few things because that was on New Year's Eve, wasn't it? And I think I had a few drinks.
You were off, got that
Yeah.
guy, yeah. That's why. No, it's interesting. So, as I said, I didn't mind him for they tried something different with it because you think that's the first time seeing Dracula, they always hint at his sexuality. Then, like, you deliberately led on this lad, didn't he? He obviously probably had him somewhere or another and killed him when he's used him, basically. That's the first time I've ever seen Dracula actually do that, basically, directly. Talk about sexuality to such a level like that. That was interesting. The third episode, it was a bit. I don't know. Anyway, it was interesting. What did you both think to the first 2 episodes of Doctor Who?
Yeah, I
With the
enjoyed it.
Master?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the reveal.
I thought the reveal was really good. If I'm honest, I didn't really like him as the Master.
No, well, John Sim will always be the
John
master.
Sim was. We had John Sim and the lady played Missy before him.
Yeah.
They were fantastic in the role. Really good. I found him a bit muted.
I think it's like when we get a new Doctor, you sort of have to get used to them.
Yeah, they use them again. They might get into it more then. So they left it open, didn't they, to bring the Master back into it again? Anyway,
Yeah.
so sure. So You've not seen episodes 3 and 4 yet,
I
Michael.
haven't yet.
Do you reckon you should, Amanda?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's episode 4? Episode 4 was the one set on a holiday camp on another world. I can't give much away about that because that was hints about global warming came up in
I
that.
thought 4 was Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Yeah,
Nikola
really,
Tesla was
really
number 4.
holiday, yeah.
Nikola Tesla, that's been getting a lot of controversy, that episode as well.
About what?
Rewriting history.
Ah.
But
It's-
that's what Doctor Who does.
Now I'm
True,
talking about
true.
they've took liberties with the character. They meant to sanitise the character quite a lot, and he's meant to be a bit of a SOD
Well,
in
yeah,
real
but you
life.
can't really show that, can you?
No.
'Cause it's family friendly.
Family friendly, so I enjoyed it. I thought the one about Nikola Tesla was, I think I preferred that to.
I think my favourite my favourite film version of Nikola Tesla is the one from The Prestige, as played by David Bowie.
Of course, yes. Who's in the Prestige?
No.
Very good film.
You need to watch that, man.
Very
Really
very
good.
film.
You've got Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman. Do you like Hugh
And
Jackman?
it's directed by Chris Nolan.
And Van Nolan as well. No, it's really good. And David Bowie, I forgot Bowie's in that as well. No, it's a really good film. And as I said, if I'm honest, in my opinion, I preferred episodes 3 and 4 to the first 2. And what did you think, Amanda?
Yeah.
And then we'll watch it. Episode 5 goes beyond that and into next year, and the rest of the series goes. But I've not really been following the rumours on it yet, so I know what's coming up yet. So now I know you've just finished watching season of two of Titans, Michael, haven't you?
Yes.
And you're nearly there, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got one more episode to go.
Now, Michael, without giving the spoilers away to Amanda, what do you both think about Titan season 2? Was it an improvement in Titan season 1?
I think it's better than season 1.
Amanda?
Yeah, I like this character they brought in. I'm not going to give spoilers, so I can't say anything.
Which
They've
one?
put a twist on something. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
just say it. It's a spoiler episode, anyway. Okay?
Somebody's cloned between two very well-known characters.
Just say it because we've had spoilers in this episode.
Oh
already.
yeah.
Just say it because I've been
They
told
got
not
like
to.
a Superman type character, and
Yes,
he's
they
cloned
have
from
Superboy.
Superman and
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor. Yeah.
Oh, it's an interesting combo.
Yes,
that's a very
yes,
interesting
if you
combo.
know your Young Justice
Right, that's really interesting. I didn't know that.
and
Interesting.
Crypto as well.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, the dog. I love that dog.
Cool. Now, what else has Michael been watching then?
I honestly can't
We've
think.
all watched Crisis, haven't we? So
Yes,
Crisis
yes.
Infinite Earth. What did you both reckon to Crisis?
I thought it was good, but I thought it didn't need to be 5 episodes
Now, well, 5 is a bit much.
because
then.
I thought it was 4, and then right. Well, this is what to expect in the future.
Yeah.
Was
Well,
the 5th episode?
yeah. I mean, the 5th episode, there was bits of it where it got very heavy on the science to me, and it lost me a bit. But I'm not massively into a lot of that series, and I didn't know what I got to say. I kept up with the first 3 episodes fairly well. The 4th one lost me in places. I think it was overplotted a bit, to be honest with you. I loved the Marv Wolfman cameo.
I
in
did
it,
as well.
and I told Amanda who that was. And then
Especially,
well,
especially
give me that,
seeing
Amanda. It's a
the,
good idea, wasn't it?
especially seeing he was getting autographed from
Yeah.
the 2 characters he's famous for murdering.
Which is right. That's really, there was good bits in it. Loved and give me. Tell me, ask you both. What was your favourite cameos in it? Me's got to be Lucifer and Constantine.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That was
lovely.
fantastic. That was.
As a kid who grew up watching the Batman the animated series, Kevin Conroy.
Yeah, that was Amanda. If you remember, they played Batman in that Eco Suit. That was him.
Yeah.
He was in the Batman in the animated series. That was a good cameo again. That was.
Burt Ward as well.
Yeah, but that was only 30 fucking
Yeah,
seconds.
but
I wouldn't say I'd love to see him interact with people on that more. I would. That's why. So it's just a bit of a foreshadowing, but that was there was good bits of cameos. I like seeing Joan Hex in it again. And I love Joan Hex anyway. I want to see a proper use of it, not that terrible film from 10 years ago.
yes.
And what else? And they were good. You liked Sue Smallville Superman in it again, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
And it was good fun. How do you both feel about having 2 Supermen in it at once as well?
That was good. I like that.
And I liked the end of it. That's where you had before you had the mid-season break, wasn't it? Where you
Yeah.
had that Superman going to one of these 7, and it's suddenly vanishing, and Lex Luthor taking over.
Yeah, because of course Lex would. Of course.
What do you reckon? That was clever, that wasn't it? 'Cause, all the characters, the 7 there, I thought, they're all too good here. And they're going to bring a rogue element into it. I thought it was really clever, that. So.
And it's the thing of course Lex is going to help, because if Lex can't have the world, no one can have it.
Exactly, and it's true.
Yeah.
It was a good bit, that indeed. So, But I
Yeah,
said
because
that,
if Lex can't be in charge of the universe, no one can have it.
yeah, now, I've got a question on Amanda here as well, obviously. We watched the 5 episodes, and that obviously covered the 8th episode of Arrow, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which was meant to be the last episode of Arrow, basically, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then the
Yeah,
9th
there's 2
episode,
more, I think, isn't there?
there's 2 more. 9th episode
Watched
dropped.
the 9th yesterday, and that was sort of setting up for this canary.
Black Canaries
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
back
there
in
was
the year.
rumour that they're doing the sort of Birds of Prey series.
Yeah, I think that's what you're getting with that, as you look at things. So, but is it definitely going to be 10 episodes of that? Another episode of Arrow to
I
come,
don't
then, is it?
know. I assumed that was the last one when I saw it, but I've not.
I
looked
think
online
they're doing
or
at least
anything.
another one.
Yeah. Well, did it feel like it was a end of leading into another series, that man, or something else?
Yeah, it felt like a pilot episode.
Yeah.
And but I'm not. Would you want to watch it, Amanda? Honestly,
I'll give it a try, but I'd rather they make the spin-off of Supernatural. I'm never going to get over that.
heartbroken that you are, aren't you? So yeah.
Well,
Is that-
there was the idea of Dean and Sam, a crossover between Supernatural
and the Wayland sisters.
and Arrow, because Stephen's
Oh,
good
yeah,
friend with
yeah,
with-
because Stephen's good friends, isn't it? That
Yeah.
could have been an interesting cameo, that or crossover. Not going to happen sadly now. So
No, but it would have been an interesting thing.
well, they did it with Scooby
Oh,
Doo. So
the other thing that, as well, that I didn't mention in the Supernatural episode, that's not going to happen anyway, was the rumours about Mark Hamill coming into Supernatural as a
Yeah.
guest film.
I did hear about that.
Because
Did you hear that one, Michael?
I can't see. Honestly, if anybody was going to play God, I would kind of liked it to have been Mark Hamill.
Well, what happened is, in the early episodes, when they used to use fake identities, I
Yeah.
think they used Hamill and Ford on the fake FBI things, and Mark Hamill found out about it and tweeted about how you can have a guest appearance in Supernatural without leaving the house. And then
True.
someone involved with the show tweeted back and says, well, if you ever want to come out and play and leave the house, you can have a guest slot. And he says, well, I'll just say what I said about the Star Wars films. If Harrison Ford does it, then I'll do it as well, which is obviously never going to happen.
But knowing Harrison Ford, anything's possible, isn't it?
Harrison Ford is not coming into Supernatural.
Listen, your mum would have a bloody stroke.
I should start watching it then.
Well, go back, watch 14 and a half seasons and just watch Harrison Ford come for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I said this. What else you got on? What else you been watching, Michael? What have you got on the go at the moment, TV wise?
Nothing as of yet.
Are you still watching Stumptown?
No, I fell behind a couple of episodes, but
Oh, that's been really good, Stumptown, man.
I
Really.
will
It's very
catch
low
up.
key in it, the way it's been going. 'Cause
Yeah.
what looked great about Stumptown is, it's basically it's just very characters. And that last episode 13, wasn't it? Yeah. So basically, she has a party because her brothers has moved out, and she gets off and she gets absolutely rat-arsed. Wakes up on the couch the next morning, and this army soldier comes in to hire her for a mission. And she's trying to make herself like really pure and proper, wasn't she? But next thing you see is bloody naked bloke walking through the kitchen wearing bloody blazing little more than what was it, Amanda? You know,
It wasn't much.
balloons coming all over his prior anatomy, and then he just absolutely threw a spanner into it.
Is that a balloon or you just pleased to see it?
that was really good. That was. And what else were you watching then? We started watching something with Adrian Lester in, and I forgot the name of it.
Oh, given the Oscar nominations were the other day, I watched Joker.
Did you enjoy it?
It scared me.
Did it? It's had a very
He's
mixed.
the only Joker that scared me.
Oh, well, to watch that.
It's been a very
He's so
mixed.
good.
It's had a very mixed response,
Yes.
Joker, hasn't it? I've not seen it, so.
I can see where the response, but they take you to a point of where you just about feel sorry for it, and then they sort of snatch it away from you.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting the fact that they're talking in a sequel, aren't they? But the Jocelyn
Well,
Phoenix
that-
isn't necessarily very keen on it, is he?
We'll see.
Yeah. What else have we been watching then? We've seen Star Wars, like I said before to you. We've got quite a mixed feelings about that, we have, so.
I was honestly more excited for Mandalorian than I was for Rise of Skywalker.
Obviously, we're embargoed, so we can't talk about Mandalorian. Like I said, obviously, he's not
I mean, I'm
researcher.
more excited for watching Mandalorian when it comes out in March.
Yeah, that's the best way of
That's
putting it.
something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely
Both,
something.
isn't it?
Yeah, something that's both to definitely look forward to. We'll talk about in March, right? So,
Indeed.
is there anything coming out, Michael, you want to watch particularly?
I mean, you mean apart from Mandalorian that I
Yeah,
totally haven't
yeah.
watched?
Yes, well, you totally haven't watched, of course, yeah. Now, what else are you watching, maybe? Have you watching, Amanda? Have you been watching much else? Have you got anything you want to
No,
watch?
that's all I've had time for watching, really.
I know it's
I'm
like,
very excited to see the Marvel series.
yeah,
Disney
when
Plus.
when they first joined at the end of the year, isn't it? The third
Uh,
quarter,
there's-
isn't it?
One Division was apparently supposed to be next year, but things have been going so well that they've apparently bumped it up to later this year.
Yeah, that's right. I know they've announced.
And
the-
they're filming season 2 of Mandalorian already.
Yes, they were when they would jump straight into what they finished shooting season 1, didn't
Yes.
they? So, yeah, so and then the Obi-Wan series is due to start next month, I believe, or March.
We shall see.
Yeah, I tell you, but that's just general. But check out that one. So we'll say a lot on it. But like I said, but sorry guys, this wasn't really planned to be an episode. Just having a waffle wave. I thought we'll leave it recording for you. So we're not got lots to say here, guys. So we'll see you all again next time. And no doubt we might do this again because we could love that told what we've all been watching. So we'll try and watch some other stuff next time for you. So right.
Indeed.
Do you want to wave at the camera, guys?
High
Stand,
five.
stand.
Bye.
High five, high
Team
five,
high
high
five.
five, high five, high five, high five, high five. See you all soon.
Team high five over the phone.
Forward.